Well, it's a good thing I don't make a living out of this, but never mind. So, trying to organise how I can listen to the volume on things around, but never mind. So, as it's saying, stream health is not particularly good, so there's nothing to do about this. I have a bit of fun, so let's go and do something. Too many things to organise. I'm going to do a little bit on the event. You can see. Well, that's impressive. As we can see, not necessarily kind of spending too much effort on this event, as I rank just under 26,000 things. So I've got 140 to go, and as you can see, I'm not going to get Venom Tusk. Okay, that's the lesson round. So, as always, apologies to all the lower players because I didn't quite intend to take things on, but never mind. Let's go ahead. Okay, very familiar map this one is. We know that basically everyone's going to spawn off that way, and we know that everyone's going to go that way. And off we go. So we know that the opposition Titan will actually make it away through that way, so what we need to do is we need to sort out these ones, nuisance, everyone's making a bit of hash of it. You get sometimes in the game you get a little bit too used to one sort of attack, and I'm afraid that's what I've got used to. Just one sort of attack, and then we're getting a little problem. So hopefully we're not going to lose any more grenadiers, and no more Goliaths. Go. Restart. We did lose a little bit. I'm just going to show a little bit of what we're trying to use at the moment. So this is Snowgore, and Snowgore has got these skills. So at the moment, got resist against poison, armor piercing, and resist against physical, and 2 more to come. So the 2 obvious ones that are missing is then resist against ice, so that's what we're using the Dragon Helm for, and resist against fire, so that's what the fire cloak is. And then to try and get him to go through a little bit quicker, we're going to use crossbow. He's level 32 at the moment, and so generally he can solo things, but I'm really interested in kind of getting through some of these bases a bit quicker. So look at the same map. Let's see if we can do a little bit better than we did last time. I'm trying to work out who's going which way and what's not going. So of course, now forgotten if we didn't have that many troops to start with, so we think that's warning. So right, so let's go quickly. Sounds like one of the things I need to do is have on my long-term list is to replace the microphone. And, we hope that's going to happen shortly, but that may be someone having to buy me a Christmas present. One of my favourite maps, this isn't. There's so much spawns behind the barriers. So one of the things about level 18 grenadiers is such that they chew through panthers quite quickly. And we now got to worry about sorting out the Goliaths that are there spawning. So Snowgore will get through them very quickly, and I'm not sure in some ways how everything else will go. The advantage of trying to get through this quickly is that only generally get one spell drop. So always appreciative of those people who want to use fear and the terror spell. Gets it through a bit quicker. And one small loss. A little bit too high. Right, so we know this one is another kind of map, so it's going to be interesting. So let's go. So far, throw first. That way. That way. Want Snowgore to go to the spawn point. We should get rid of all of these ones quite quickly. In your own time. You can take those platinum assets that are available. Still can't find them very much just to narrow waste of time before the... Oh yes, Snowball gets there before the meteor takes out more of my grenadiers. He always looks so pleased with himself as well, which is always amusing. I think too high in kind of circumstances. The big problem I found with this event was when we started working out how much it was, and I do know there's likely to be events coming up in the very near future over Christmas and kind of yearly event. I'm not really sure I want to spend as much as this, which would have been around about me being English in the UK, £120, which is really what I didn't want to spend. So I kind of decided that basically we're just going to save the tokens, claim the tokens, see if anything happens with a guaranteed 3-star, and I may aim for something like something we'll try and look at the moment. So in terms of rewards, obviously not very fast. I'm going to try and get towards 100 portal stones very shortly. But I mean, the only one I was possibly going to think about aiming for is Valwyn at 3,000. After that, I'm not that interested really. It's just not going to get to a stage where I can get as far as this. And I've got 2 tainting blades already, and I've got about 3 septic belts. So it's not kind of where we look at kind of poison items. Yeah, 3 more big cloaks, and 2 tainted blades and a tainted bow. It's not particularly where I necessarily wanted, having just got these from the last event, having got I don't know that that's his name properly. Gulgar. So that's got a load of kind of poison items. And then as I currently stand, having Ayaka, Gulgar, Kamathi, the Jada, Saguna, you can see loads of poison things, so not really interested at the moment. We're just going to collect a few things and raid a few other people just to collect all these, isn't it? It's not going to make a difference. Not that way, thank you. So how is everyone thinking about these troop changes? Not seeing necessarily large amount of differences. I'll look in a few seconds or so. I'll look at kind of what my kind of win ratio at the moment. I don't really want the Goliath in the middle there at the moment, but never mind. Pressing your auto quite well, kind of snowball just how to hit things. Slightly boring, but never mind. Makes it look quite different to me in this kind of the Jada just hitting things instead. Well, this is kind of defences at the moment, so not in terms of kind of depends when I get on. So that one's there as a Skull now. That was defending, so he didn't manage to do too well against Skull now. But then, you know, there's a few people. I'm 26, so these are 27. So it's kind of not many people, lower players, hitting me. I don't know. That's kind of now a reflection of things and the way that everyone else seeing. What's the last person really? But then that's quite a little while ago. So that's his particular base. So I'm not sure what he would have hit that one with, but yeah, it's good to see this is the Skull Guard, which it's going to be that one. No, sorry, I should know this better. Yeah, that's the Skull Guard defense. So he's I haven't gone overboard on the Goliath, just because I find it kind of people with grenades are just kind of slightly rotating. So they are kind of currently not hugely things, but they do carry quite a lot of armour and critical chance and quite a lot of health. So he's got kind of lots of different things on him just to kind of Goliath damage, Goliath critical, Titan stuff, more Titan stuff, and then more damage. He's got quite a lot of health. I expect they ran out of time. Anyway, let's go back and kind of do a few more raids and see what goes on with this. I always find the thing is, the more you play, the more you understand where the spawn points are, and when you understand where the spawn points are, it makes the game easier because you know exactly where you're going to get ambushed from. So that's why we need the devs to occasionally change it, just to confuse me completely. pay attention to where the spells are hitting. Looks like the Panther's coming out of the backfield. And the big child in me just loves his celebration each time. Oh yeah, completely animated. That's the only boar I've got. It's kind of a... I can't be bothered to try and get venom touch. I think what it is I think if they'd have made more unique Titans, I think it'd be much more interesting. But the difficulty is with the event has been these are mostly kind of things that you could either get from the daily pull or something like this, and therefore it's like, well, so what? So what? You can go back and start charging after those things. God, it really just gets distracted. It's kind of, I suppose I should understand it, because in fact I get distracted as well, but quite easily. But okay. That's quite nice. Good plant. Just clear out a few things. Have a quick look, and anybody that doesn't know, Yuki's website, the .dot database, the .dot database, is absolutely incredible. It just means you can immediately see anything you need to see about nearly anything to do with relics and Titans. So I know that now that actually this is a level 6 fire cloak, so I know very much that I'm not going to have the time to wait till level 8 to actually get it to spawn its last kind of extra. It's always got a skill, I suppose you call it. So as I say, level 6. So I need to get to level 8 to unlock this particular one, which is then going to be, I believe, looking at the database, which I didn't know, Goliath Health, which is going to be quite nice. But hopefully, with the kind of the fact that I have got the hospital done very early at Castle level 18, means that I can keep a little bit more of my troops alive. So, everything is going to spawn behind the opposition Titan, so I want to clear out the other things as possible quickly. I love the poison spell. And because I'm listening to the this in arrears, I can hear that another mistake's made. It's not Goliath's health, it's Grenadier health. Now we know that this particular map, there should be something spawning over in those trees on the left hand side. So what we're going to do is we're going to sort that out straight away. So on the higher maps there's one on the other side over here, which will come there. But this one being a lower map, I know I haven't got to worry about it. So hopefully the Grenadiers now you're going to take advantage of throwing things like this lot. Not or not. Thank you very much. And also it's useful, anybody who uses freeze at this level is thinking that's wonderful because effectively it's going to make no difference. Having said that, I'll probably lose the troops. But freeze experience says I shouldn't be losing the troops. What we can see again. Also, I don't know if I want to fight, but I just find to get so many archers. Just an incredible number of archers. Yep, there we go. Nothing lost. Milestone, so we can collect 100 portal stones, I think it is. I'm going to look a little bit. I have ordered a boom for the microphone, and that hopefully means that I can't ramble less and what kind of which is sat on the kind of a small stand on the desk at the moment. So we'll take a little bit of advantage of just using some of the kind of portal stones that have accumulated at the moment and see how far we get. So, both sides. In your own time. You can take the panther out, yes you can. Attacking everything else. Hopefully snowballing will do a little bit more than just worry about these. Just getting in. Alright. Okay, that's what we do. Things we should have plenty of. No. I'm sure everyone else looking at this and thinking, well, he doesn't know what he's doing. And you're probably quite correct. This is why I like some ways. I do like these events that just force me to use something different. Generally what's happened is I have been using the main type I'm using, which is the Jada. So her skills, not necessarily the greatest skills in life, but by the time you can add in kind of tainted bow, tainted blade, mount arm, which is now a 4-star one, Great Plague, she's pushing out a huge amount of damage. So I'm halfway towards 50, and hopefully when I get to 51. So apologies for all the kind of those people who are thinking, yes, this could be done in a better way. But we'll have a little play. have to go through a couple of things, so we'll start the raid a little bit. Right, so hopefully that's nice. That took out Campus is what it got to us, and the last moment I'm going to redirect it before things counting to my 6 seconds before I know that the Grenadiers are going to fire again. We took me out faster in some ways, because when we first started the game, we've now been playing the game since December, or since January of this year. I have this year, when I first started the game, Grenadiers were just so over the top, it was just ridiculous. The defensive spells have just made such a difference in trying to sort that out. It's been really, really good. Let's kind of move on, let's see what we can manage next. So anyone else thinks, but to my mind, what's actually more important in some ways is not necessarily the kind of the troops you have things, but actually the map, and therefore what is in the map, and therefore what does that mean? In some ways I could do drop those 2 Goliaths because they're not really doing much good, but I'm not sure. No, I'm doing lots of buffering. Sorry about this. This was a good example of a map that annoyed me, because obviously at this point I've got probably the slowest troops possible in the game, and so now need snowball. Oh, thank you, before that spell dropped, and got all my Grenadiers in one place. They take ages. That's why we tend to love kind of the Panthers that just get there so much quicker. So what we're going to do is probably the last one now, because there's a couple of things, technical issues I need to sort out, which I need to kind of play around with. Stream health is actually not good, and I can tell there's lots of buffering, and I crouched over a little bit over this microphone to try and make it sound okay. Like the feeling from what I can hear, it's okay-ish, but I could do a lot better. Yep. We'll have a play tomorrow night. have a little play around today. The usual thing with him is because it's taking ages to get through kind of Goliath. That's where the Grenadiers come in so much handy when they want to bother. Right, so what we'll do is just kind of finish off by having a quick look at the progress of where we are, what we're doing next. So we've got to the mammoth. Ooh, quite a distance. So we've got to mammoth kind of things that are of 1,000 souls. Currently, kind of in a open alliance, I think, both things, but not bothered at the moment because I don't have that much time to play with it. I don't get time to play. I can only play for like big spurts. I can't play at work, so it's a big problem. I can't kind of log on regularly to kind of collect all of the resources. So I'll look at kind of where we are at the castle level. The only thing is I have to do is no, I'm not going to find that. So the only thing I've got to do is I've got to upgrade this barracks because the other ones are now nicely set, max upgrade, and we've got kind of mines and farms to do. This is max for 18. The citadel max for 18. Palace is max for 18. And the cairn is max for 18. There we go. Ragnar Keep is on there, and we now have Goliath in the cooker. It's possibly kind of spell I need to upgrade. I've got a fireball upgrade, I've got freeze upgraded, terrors upgraded, meteor strike I can't upgrade at my level because I need further storage. Rage, which I'm thinking